Hey guys, before you get into the episode, this is Shon letting you know that I'm officially a brand ambassador for Lift Life. Lift Life is a fitness brand that focuses on selling fitness apparel and fitness equipment for all your workout needs. And what makes them so distinguishable from the rest of the brands is their ability to take street trends and implement them into their line of work. And honestly, I've been a fan of all the things that they have. It's been amazing, and I want you guys to be part of the experience. So if you go check out at the bottom of the description, you will see a link to Lift Life. And if you purchase now, you get to use my code, The Safe Room, to get 10% off your purchase. So make sure you go check out the link and make sure you use the code, The Safe Room, to get 10% off your purchase. I know it changed my life, and I hope it changes your life as well. Now, on to the episode. Hey guys, so live episode of The Safe Room. I've never done one of these, like live on IG, anything like that. So this is new. But if you guys don't know, Sean, the president, that's what some people call me. Welcome to a special edition of The Safe Room live on Instagram. Hope you guys are enjoying yourself. We got a couple things to talk about. Jeff, my man, what's up? So in this special edition of the Safe Room Live, if you see the pinned comment, the federal election, I want to talk about it. Give my prediction as well for the VMAs. And really what I want to talk about in terms of the federal election is not specifically who you guys are going to vote for, because that's not really in my discretion to tell you who to vote for, but more so in terms of the process, how we should be approaching this federal election, basically. Now, obviously, I know lots of you have been seeing what's been happening. Who are we going to vote for? Are we going to go for the Conservative Party? Are we going to go to NDP? Do we go back to liberals and everything? And people are just asking a bunch of questions and everything. And I just want to give my personal take on it, and hopefully whatever I'm saying kind of shines some light on you guys. But honestly, here's what I have to say about it. So I feel, in my opinion, this is probably, if not the most important election in Canada's history, ever. And again, I can't speak on the past, but to be completely honest, I don't think any period before then, prior to now, can say, we've gone through a whole pandemic. We've had to deal with uncertainty being at an absolute high. We haven't had to deal with, financial issues and everything. I don't think there's any other period. And if there is, you can correct me if I'm wrong. But I really think that this is the most important election, if not of all Canadian history, in the modern era so far. I don't think people realize how crucial this time is right now. Going out there and making your vote really counts. I know that's a cliche at this point, where every vote counts. I mean it truly. If we don't go out there and speak our rights into what we want better in terms of change, then we're really not going to be moving forward in in the right direction. So with that being said, I feel it's important that I will address these certain things I'm about to say right now. If you are an individual, and there's no shame in this, if you're an individual that doesn't really partake that much in politics, that doesn't really understand the levels, the implications, just the talks, the discussions overall, if you're not within this field, but you want to be that voice and you want to express your rights and your opinion about who or which party, should I say, you want to vote for, or which candidate you want to go for, what I will say, please do your research before you hit the polls or anything, before you make your final decision, because I feel a lot of us kind of go off of the social norms of hey, if my friends are like following this, then I'm gonna go with this. Like if most of my friends are like liberals, I'm gonna vote liberals. Or if my family members are doing NDP, if some of my friends and family are gonna be the conservatives, I'm gonna rock with them. And like we gotta stop. Like can we have a like talk? Can we like sit down like across chair to chair and like really say like, can we stop that? Like who is it in their discretion, in their terms, to tell you who you should vote for? Again, like this is different to like what I'm about to talk about later with the VMAs, where it's like, listen, you can tell me who I want to vote for, and it's cool because there's really nothing on the line. It's an award. It's not going to have a significant change in the music industry. We're talking about a federal election in Canada, and I find it interesting that again, you could be guilty by association. I'm just going to say it because again, I just like to speak my mind on it. The 2020 election, if there wasn't like so many people, like when I had a conversation, it's like, yo, y'all better not vote for Trump, man. Y'all better not be doing this. Like, I know Canadians, and listen, before you say anything, you're guilty of this. I don't care. There's so many Canadians that partake in the presidential election every time in the States. Like, we're always like, our eyes are glued to what's happening, what's everything, like who you should vote for, who you should not vote for. You hear that a lot as well. But then when it comes to our own election, you start to cling on to people like, oh, like, who are you voting for? I'm voting for them, and like, because of this and that. And then like sometimes you may tell yourself, well, cool, that's what you want to do. And other times people are kind of like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna vote for that person because they voted for them too. That's a bad mentality. Like, that's the bad mentality. You do not want that. Like, honestly, like I said, like, I feel like we get so caught up with what's happening in the States that sometimes when they have their election that we don't even pay attention to our own stuff. And then when it comes to the time, people get mad about the results regardless. Like, and honestly, again, I've been guilty. Like, for the longest time, like, I may believe of what I voted for in terms of like what other people say or what my family say and everything. And it's not to say that, you should like hold that as like bad on your conscience, but again, if you're someone that doesn't know that much, it's okay to do research and understand about what each party's platform standing for. Like, what do the candidates promise? What are their action plans? What do they try to do? What are some of the critiques that, their opposition say about each other? That's important, like how much, debates have they attended? How much campaigns have they done? And I know it sounds like a lot of work, but at the same time, like, it's our vote. Like, sometimes you're going to have to put in the extra effort to get what you want. And you just skimming through won't help. So, again, to those who don't know that much, I advise that you do your research and you understand exactly how much leverage is being placed. Now, to the people who don't understand and don't want to learn and just want to go and vote, please, and I put this in the nicest way possible, I don't want to be very, like, I would say aggressive. Stay away from the polls. If you're that person that's not even willing to take the chance a day to look at everything, again, do not go vote. And again, this kind of stems off to like, the aspect of social norms. Like, what are you following? Like, are people mostly voted for them? Are you mostly voted for this party other than this party? Again, that's where you get caught up in the mix-up. And it's like, do we really have, like, the free will to choose what we want to do? Like, if we're doing this in terms of, like, an election, everything, we're like, honestly, it's not in your own discretion, or should I say the other person's discretion, to tell you what to do. What happens is in just daily life? Like, how can I not know, like, this not just happens to you all the time? Like, people just tell you what to do. Like, it's bad. It's a bad mentality, like I mentioned before. So, please, if you are someone who just doesn't care and doesn't want to like learn about what's happening, please, again, in the nicest way possible, don't be going to polls, making the decision that you have no clue or you don't understand how much, again, how much impact it has. Because like, that's bad. That's bad. It's not to say that, I want to rob you in terms of your right. But again, it's like I mentioned before, like prior, do some research. And if not, it's just like, I don't even know what to say. It's just like, why would you do that? Like, imagine like your one vote could have been the difference about the winner for two parties. And that's because, and like your reason behind it, like I didn't really know anything. I didn't care about anything. I just voted because I voted, Like that like it's a powerful tool, us having the ability to vote, especially how like, especially for women at a point where they couldn't vote at all. So again, like I think it's something that we need to take our time with. It's a process that, yes, it's a heavy burden that we need to, deal and process and you really investigate and analyze. But at the same time, like, don't be ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Like, please, like, we're not asking you to do that, so like we would appreciate that on behalf of everyone who, wants to know more. Now, again, like kind of to just go into more detail and extend a bit, what does that mean in terms of like, well, what if you don't know? Well, sometimes you may know the candidates, but maybe you don't know about, the topics itself, maybe because I know the election, it kind of focuses on like all different aspects, all different ranges of topics, but obviously there's like specific ones. I think the one specifically it's gonna be highlighted the most is obviously like the pandemic, COVID, like how are we gonna recover through this? And obviously as well, climate change, that's a huge one as well. What's going to happen with the Paris deal? How is that going to have an impact? But it could be the opposite way around. Maybe you kind of know more about the topics and everything, but you don't know about the party itself. Maybe you don't know about the individual. Like one thing you want to do, like take the time to like search up like the names of like, the party leaders, go search up Aaron O'Toole from the Conservatives, Justin Trudeau from the Liberals, Jamit Singh from NDP, the leaders of the Parti Québécois, the People's Party, the Green Party. Like, go do that. Like, it's not that hard. Like, please. I would tell you this because I'm not being annoying or I'm trying to be stubborn, but more in the sense of like I care. Like, I care. Like, if we're being honest and we're looking at the history of Canada, it's not pretty. No matter how much they want to tell you and like kind of cover up with all of these false narratives and these, behind the scenes stories, or how much, hey, look how much multiculturalism we have. We're the most multicultural city in the world. There's dirty truths. And I think just seeing that and like hearing it from whether it's in the institutions of like universities and high schools or just hearing it on social media as well, or even talking about it even in the past on my podcast, like I feel that you can only like go so far before, you just kind of get tired about seeing this. And like anytime someone mentions it, it's not that you don't care, but like it just comes to you as like white noise. Like it's dead. Just with like, okay, like you hear it, it's like, we expect that. Or like, you don't have the reaction. It's just poker face in a way. So like, I'm saying this in the sense of like Canada needs to do better and there needs to be change. Now, again, I'm not going to tell you who to vote, but I will say this. I'm hoping that after this election that we start to see like a fresh new start. I don't want it to be that literally this is a bunch of PR. And honestly, that's what it is sometimes. Most of the times it's PR. And once it's done, we're just back in the same hole. We're back in the same spot. Like, I don't want that to be. I don't want to live in an area where like we're not really progressive at the same time. We're somehow moving backwards. It's kind of like you're running a treadmill and you think you're making progress, but then the speed picks up and then, you're actually 5 steps behind. Like, we can't be doing that. So, again, I think it's important that you guys take your time with this decision, that you understand the significance of what your vote means. And it should be something that, oh, I have a vote. Like, let me go in there and like, cool. Like, let me go vote. Let me just do this and that. Be a part of the group. Well, you can be a part of the group and also make a change and make a difference. And again, sometimes, we don't always get what we want. Like, I'm being honest, what I'm saying, I don't know if the party you have in mind is going to even win. I don't even know. I don't know if the party I have in mind when I go vote is going to win. But I would rather know that the vote I did counted to a cause of that I know what this party represents, or more importantly, I know that I understand the status of what the Canadian society is right now. And I'm glad that whatever vote I put, I understand that from a deeper lens and a deeper perspective, rather than you just going with the popular vote and you still don't know what's even happening within your own community. Or better yet, you know what's happening, but you feel like you just know the bare minimum and you can't really speak on it. Because there are people like that, sometimes you have conversations with individuals, like they want to talk about this and want to talk about that, but they don't have enough knowledge. Again, information in this like age, despite how it disseminates so smoothly, it becomes stagnant. Like sometimes the information can get passed by only bits, only make it to its last destination. So then within the way, like that middleman in a way, when it comes to like, productivity. I'm talking business. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a Buso student. Like, you can't blame me, right? You have like the middleman right here. Somewhere in the shuffle, there's like key pieces of information that gets lost. So then when it reaches to like, the finished product, like the final destination, it's not as complete as it was when it first started and it was ready to be shipped. So, and again, if that sounded a little cheesy, then take it what it is. But honestly, I wish you guys are taking the time and the precaution to evaluate this. I know I am. Like, even before I had this topic, I was actually searching up the different parties, like, what are certain promises that they're going to do. Again, I focus more in terms of, like, maybe healthcare, the COVID pandemic, the recovery, especially in towards the treatment of indigenous people as well. I focus on those aspects. I mean, obviously, everyone has different views and who they focus on specifically or what topics they focus on specifically. But those are the ones I kind of honed into. Again, like I'm still community first. I still am community first. I'm part of the community. I'm part of a community where times are difficult. Like resources are not always allocated to you, that you always have to ask for more. But again, the institutions could be stingy. They can be really stingy. The government can be very they can be tough. They can be jackasses. I'm going to be honest. I'm sorry. I don't usually use this language, but it's the truth. It's the God honest truth. But I hope you guys really understand where I'm coming from. Again, I wasn't really going to come on here and really tell you who to vote for. I wasn't really going to go on an in-depth analysis of like, okay, let's evaluate the promises. Let's evaluate some of the critiques. Because if we do that, I'd be here for hours. Like, I honestly would be here for an hour maybe. I would probably be here for 2 hours, but I don't want to do that. I didn't come here to do that. I know I was supposed to talk this on my podcast, but, I've been so busy with other things. I just wanted to give, like, my open take on this, basically. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys, again, just take the time. Acknowledge yourself, Apply yourself, gain knowledge. When you gain knowledge, you gain understanding. When you have the understanding, you can make change. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it like that. But in terms of like other things, this discussion is not just based on the federal election. I also want to give my VMAs predictions, something quick, something short. I tried to find the page. I don't know where it is. But if you guys don't know, the VMAs, September 12th. I may watch it. I don't know. I mean, it's literally the day before, like, I go back on campus, or should I say classes on campus, or, like, I legit don't even, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't feel like going back on campus. I don't. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all the nominees or all the categories, just more the main ones. Now again, in terms of picks, I'm only going for my pick. There's probably songs I haven't even heard that I haven't got the chance to listen to. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So we got Video of the Year. We got Cardi, Megan, WAP. We got Pop Star with Drake and Khaled. Kiss Me More, Doja, SZA, Ed Sheeran, Bad Habits. I know he's dropping an album soon. I should probably mark that down somewhere. Lil Nas X, Call Me By Your Name, and then The Weeknd, Save Your Tears. What is this, Video of the Year? I thought it was Song of the Year. I'm scratching Ed because, again, I haven't heard the song, so I'm scratching Lil Nas X. I'm sorry. It's just... Look, say what you want, but man, like, I'm not messing this guy. I'm just not. Don't ask me why. Listen, I have my view. You guys have your view. Just keep it at that. Um, I guess cut the. I don't think Drake is gonna win. I don't think Doja is gonna win. It's honestly between Cardi and The Weeknd. I feel like, okay, my pick is The Weeknd, but I think what my win is Cardi and Megan. I understand what the song kind of meant in terms of like female empowerment. I get that, but I mean, I think for any of the, especially for the males, I think it goes deeper than that. Like, oh, it goes deeper than that. I'm terrible. Yeah, I'm going with The Weeknd for my pick. Who I think may win actually is Cardi, Megan. Artist of the Year: Ariana Grande, Doja Cat, Justin Bieber, Megan Thee Stallion, Olivia Rodrigo. I saw that, was it the High School Musical, the series. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't terrible. It was actually pretty okay. And I actually looked at her and I kind of had a hunch that, she's probably like Disney's biggest star right now, I'm assuming, and everyone's going nuts. I mean, I've only heard a couple tracks from the album she dropped. Depends, so I can't really give a full-on take. And then Taylor Swift, I'm going to scratch Ariana because I don't think she's done anything this year. I'm scratching Taylor. I don't know if Olivia's gonna win it. Will she win? Is Olivia Rodrigo popping like that? Like I be seeing like sometimes on my YouTube feed like she be trending like with videos and everything. Like, is she really popping like that? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just looking like who's been dominant in 2021. I don't even think Megan's been dominant in 2021. She's taking a break. Like, it may be Olivia. It's either Olivia or Doja. Or even Justin, actually. Actually, you know what? I think Olivia may win. But I'm picking Justin. I'm going with Justin, but I think Olivia may win. Song of the Year. And by the way, I'm talking about Olivia for Artist of the Year. I think Justin, in my opinion, is going to win Artist of the Year. Song of the Year: 24K Golden, Mood, Bruno Mars, Anderson. Oh, that's not fair. Leave the Door Open. That's not fair. That is not fair, man. All right there alone, there's your winner. There's your winner. I mean, BTS, Dynamite, Cardi, WAP, Dua Lipa, Levitating, and then Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. Driver's License, I did hear that. Like I said, I only heard the first 3 tracks. Driver's License is a pretty good song. I'm cutting Mood off the jump. I'm cutting WAP. I'm cutting, Olivia Rodrigo, Driver's License. I don't think they're gonna win Song of the Year. I'm cutting. It's honestly between Leave the Door Open and Dynamite. It's honestly between those two. To be very honest, I think. Okay, let me tell you who should win. If Leave the Door Open loses Song of the Year, I would be shocked. I understand BTS is BTS, and the fans are going to ride out for them. But, I mean, I don't think anyone can deny how fantastic Leave the Door Open as a song. Yes, Dynamite is like, I've heard Dynamite, and I actually like Dynamite. It's a really good song. But, I mean, when Leave the Door Open hits, it's something different. It's something different. I'm going with Bruno and Anderson .Paak, Leave the Door Open. Best New Artist, 24K Golden, Giveon. There's your winner right there, in my opinion. Giveon. I don't care. Shut up. I don't care. The Kid Laroi. I guarantee a lot of people are going to try to vote for him. Olivia Rodrigo, Polo G. Why is Polo G a new artist, though? And why is Saweetie a new artist? Wait, hold up. Olivia Rodrigo, okay, I get. Kid Laroi, okay. Giveon, maybe. I don't think he's even a new artist in a sense. But Polo G and Saweetie, how long has Saweetie and Polo G been in the game? Who makes this? First of all, cut 24K Golden, cut Polo G, cut Saweetie. Who I think should win? I think it's... okay, let me tell you who I want to win. I want Giveon to win. Who I think is going to win? It may be Olivia, actually. I know the Kid Laroi. I haven't listened to his album F Love 3. I haven't. I heard the song he did with Bieber, Stay. It's not too bad. What's up, boy? You know what? I think Olivia Rodrigo's gonna win. I think she's gonna win. Let's see. Best collab. 24K Golden, Mood, Cardi B, Megan WAP, Doja, SZA, Kiss Me More, Drake, Dirk, Laugh Now, Cry Later. Your internet's still messed up, eh? Dude, I literally just called you. Man. Peaches, Bieber, Daniel, Caesar, and Giveon, and then Prisoner, Miley, and Dua. Cut Peaches. I don't care what anyone says. The song's not as good as they think. Mood. I would even take Kiss Me More. Kiss Me More is alright, but I don't know if it's a good collab. I actually like Prisoner with Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa. I like that track. I just think that it's not going to win. It was your data too? Oh, it was your data. Oh, the album was messing up. Okay. I think Drake could win it. Best collab. I would pick it because, like, I think Drake and Dirk, they killed it. Who I think would win? Maybe Kiss Me More. Although I don't think it's the greatest duo. They may win. I wouldn't mind if Miley Cyrus and Dua Lipa win either. Like Prisoner. I really like that track. Best pop. Best pop what? It just says best pop. Like best pop song, best pop. Anyway. Ariana. Positions, Billie Eilish, Therefore I Am, BTS, Butter, Harry Styles, Treat People with Kindness, Bieber, Daniel, Giveon, Peaches, Olivia, Good For You, Shawn Mendes, Wonder, Taylor Swift, Willow. I don't know most of these tracks, so I'm not even going to evaluate it. Positions. I actually like that song. I actually like it. I legit, like, other than Positions, Therefore I Am, and Peaches, I have not heard the rest. I've heard Butter, that's a lie. I have not heard anything after that. Best hip hop, I'm assuming it's best hip hop song because they're not telling us best hip hop song. Cardi, Megan WAP, Drake, Dirk, Laugh Now, Cry Later, Lil Baby Megan, On Me, Remix, Moneybagg Yo, Set Some, Polo G, Rap Star, and then Travis, Young Thug, and MIA franchise. Best rap? I guess Baby. I guess Little Baby. Because, I mean, Drake and... It's rap, but it ain't rap. Well, it's not even rap, it's hip-hop. So maybe that's a different thing. I think Lil Baby may win this. I would not be surprised if it went to Drake. I would not be surprised. Is that it? Oh, best R&B. Okay. Beyonce, Brown Skin Girl. When did that drop? Did that not drop in 2019? Hold up. Wait. It was last year? No way. Sorry, guys. It's just... Did this... Yeah! This literally dropped in 2019, yet it's somehow making the 2021... That makes zero sense. Anyway, Brown Skin Girl, Leave the Door Open, with Bruno, Anderson .Paak, Go Crazy, Kristen, Young Thug, Giveon, Heartbreak Anniversary, Her, Chris, Come Through, and then Good Days. That's actually pretty loaded. Beyonce's not winning that. Sorry. Chris, Young Thug, no. After that, whew. I love all the other songs, like, so much. Leave the Door Open, great. Heartbreak Anniversary, I loved it. Come True, loved it. Good Days, fantastic. Wow. I'm going to scratch Good Day. Actually, no, I'm going to scratch Come Through. I think what's going to win is Leave the Door Open. I would honestly don't mind if that goes to Giveon or even SZA. But yeah, like, you can't deny. I told you, like Bruno, Anderson .Paak. I feel like when you see those dudes, it's unfair. It's legit unfair. I think that's pretty much it. It's really nothing else to go by. Yeah. So, I guess that's my time. That's my picks. I'll probably be watching the show live if my internet doesn't crash or like the Wi-Fi doesn't boot up or anything. But who had the most nods? Bieber had 7 nominations. Megan had 6. And then Kid Leroy and 24K Golden got multiple nods. Whatever. I also heard that they dropped the BET hip hop nominations. I'm actually more interested in that. Like the VMAs, it's whatever. And I think Doja's hosting it too. Like, who cares? I mean, I'm here more for the BET hip hop nominations. And what's the date? I think it was the 1st. Cardi, Dirk, and Megan lead. Drake is second with 8 nods. The fact that Drake has 8 nods and that's second, and Megan, Dirk, and Cardi are tied in a way. What? That's insane. Tyler got some. He better. He better. Come on. Would that already drop this year? Whew. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm reacting. I'm not really going to pick. Maybe on another time. I'll just give you my reaction. I'll just read it out. Hip Hop Album of the Year. Gangsta's Pain. Moneybagg Yo. Call Me If You Get Lost. Tyler, the Creator. Culture 3 Migos. Good News Megan. Khaled. Jeez, album. What the heck? Okay, some of them they got right. Like J. Cole, Tyler, 21 Savage. Cool. Culture 3? Good News by Megan? Khaled. Wait, in what way is Khaled Album of the Year level? In what way? What form? I might do something at the end of the year where I do like my top 20 albums, like mine. And I stress mine as in like opinion. Not really top in terms of what I believe should be top, just mine. I definitely tell you, I'm not putting Khaled in that top 20. I don't think it's even making top 50 for me. Yeah, scratch that. Scratch Culture 3. Scratch Good News. Like that, those are easy. Was there 7 nominations? I have not listened to Gangsta's Pain, so I can't really give my introduction. I'm going to scratch that. I'm even going to scratch who I want to win, Tyler. Listen, if you guys have not listened to Call Me If You Get Lost, I highly recommend it. Absolutely fantastic. Like DJ Drama and Tyler, they killed it. And the features, they don't disappoint either. I'm going with Call Me If You Get Lost. My second pick is 21 Savage. Metro Woods. Savage Mode 2. Great. Fantastic. Song of the Year. Back in Blood. Pooh Shiesty. Late at Night. Roddy. Laugh Now Cry Later. Drake, Dirk. Up. Cardi. WAP. Cardi and Megan. Whole Lot of Money. Is it Bia? Bia? I think it's so. Let's just scratch the Cardi tracks off the jump. And believe me, guys, I don't hate Cardi. I don't. It's just Where was Cardi? Where's Bodak Cardi? Where's that Cardi? Like she just, ever since she dropped Invasion of Privacy, I've been waiting for her to drop an album to see if she can do anything. So far, she's just done nothing but hits, nothing but singles. So for anyone saying Cardi's amazing, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. We have to see what she can do on an album, man. Whole lot of money. I don't know if it's Song of the Year. Late at Night. Song's cool, but Song of the Year? It may go to Back in Blood. Back in Blood's a pretty good track. I mean, I'm going with Pusha. I think Back in Blood's going to win. Time is it? 7:35. Okay. Hip Hop Artist of the Year: Cardi, Drake, Cole, Lil Baby, Megan, Tyler. I'm scratching Megan. She hasn't really done much. Cole, I want to say it's him, but nah. Cardi. Lil Baby's been doing a lot. Tyler has been active this year. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen him on a couple of albums. I know he was on that Snow album. He actually did 2 tracks. I know he's done a couple things. I think he just dropped a track with Maxo Cream as well. Could be Tyler. It could be Drake as well. I know with all that CLB love, Drake's probably going to take home a couple of BET Awards. I'm going with Drake. My second pick's probably Tyler, but I'm going to go with Drake. Best hip-hop video. Why is Chris here? Why is Lil Nas X here? Both of y'all ain't hip-hop. You're not hip-hop. So it's automatic scratch. Cardi B up. Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. The fact that Cardi's getting nominated so much for just 2 singles, bro. Like, what the heck? I don't just look at like the song. I also look at the video. The Up video was like, the Up video could have been basically the same as the WAP video. That's why I'm like, it don't matter. I'll probably go with Drake. Sweetie, Doja Cat, Best Friend probably has a chance, but I feel this one's like probably the easiest one. Drake gets this. Best new hip hop artist. Oh man, they got my man Blast. If y'all don't listen to Blast, then you're missing out. No, but Chanel put me on. Chanel put me on. That boy Blast, he's something different. Something different. Coi Leray, Don Toliver, Moray's on this. He had a pretty good album. I listened to Street Sermons album, pretty good. Pooh Shiesty and Young Blue. I almost the Young Blue like that, so I'm gonna scratch him out. I'm scratching Don Toliver because he's not really a new artist like that. I want to say Moray, but I don't think so. Who I want to win so badly, Blast. I want him to win so bad. I want him to win so bad. I don't think he will. It's honestly between Pooh Shiesty and Coi Leray. And if I have to choose one, I'm choosing Pooh Shiesty. Coi Leray, I don't hate her either, but let's just... I miss the old Coi Leray. You know, not this like, yeah. I'm not a fan of that. Best collab. 21 Savage, Metro Boomin and Drake, Mr. Right Now. Whole Lot of Money remix. WAP. I swear, if I see Cardi in the category again. Khaled, Lil Baby Durk, Every Chance I Get, which is probably the best song on the entire Khaled album. I will admit that. Outside of Popstar, this is the next best track. After that, there's nothing else. Drake, Lil Durk, Laugh Now, Cry Later, and then Pooh Shiesty, Back in Blood. Pooh Shiesty getting a lot of love. Scratch. I would scratch Nicki and Bia. I would scratch Cardi. I honestly give it to, I hate to say it, but Every Chance I Get, that might even be Song of the Summer. That track, every time that came out, it was so hard. Lil Baby, Lil Durk. And you know what? Now that I'm realizing this, Voice of the Hero was not Album of the Year nominated, but Khaled was. Alright, okay then. Alright, BT. Khaled's there, but not Voice of the Year. Okay. Alright, oh, that makes perfect sense. Okay. That completely slipped my mind. Unreal, man. Where we at? Yeah, I give it every chance I get. My second choice, it doesn't really matter. Best duo or group, 21 Metro, Chris, Young Thug. I would even say Chris and Young Thug are a duo. They're not a duo or group. They just collabed. City Girls, Future and Uzi, same thing. They just collabed. Lil Baby and Lil Durk, they collabed. Like, three of them are just like legit two artists coming together. Like, if you wanted to do something separate like that, then do something separate like that. Be honest, if we actually are just going off of just which one is better, Lil Baby, Lil Durk definitely deserves it. As much as I don't like Migos, they may get it. Maybe 21 Savage. Best live performer. That's the thing. I can't really speak on that because I don't be watching live shows like that. I don't. Lyricist of the Year. So we got Megan in a category for Lyricist of the Year with guys like Benny the Butcher, Drake, J. Cole, and Nas. I'm not saying Megan's pen game is garbage. But come on now. Lil Baby's in there too. Like, all due respect to Lil Baby and Megan, you guys are not winning this. I'm surprised they put Benny the Butcher. I'm surprised. Honestly, I would give it to Nas. Nas, that King's Disease 2 album was great. It was amazing. Benny the Butcher was working hard this year. He was working hard, for sure. I think he dropped the Plugs I Met too this year. Who knows? I think that's pretty much it. There's nothing really else like here in the sense of. Oh, what's this? Best feature verse? Cardi with her and Migos. Having Our Way, Migos and Drake. What It Feels Like, Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z. With the Jay-Z verse. Back in Blood with Lil Durk. On Me, Lemonade. Oh, it was a remix. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go too deep into this. I will say this, the BET Award nominee... BET Awards. Here I go, I'm just messing up things. The BET Hip Hop Awards, they sound way more interesting than the VMAs, and that's only in a couple of weeks. And it's going to be taped. Why is it going to be taped? I mean, I understand, like, COVID, but why not just do it live? Like, who knows? What if the artist is, like, spoil something? Because I know if someone's about to spoil and be like, hey, thanks for the honor, days ahead before it actually drops. And it's like, whoops. Imagine having to be quiet for 4 days until you can actually acknowledge you won an award. Like, I don't know, that makes no sense. But I hope you guys enjoyed this special live episode, I guess, in a way, of the Safe Room. I do have a couple things planning up, and I think it's fair to say that I'm very happy in the direction I'm heading. Which reminds me, I'm almost approaching 50 episodes of the Safe Room, which is crazy. I didn't even think I was going to get to 5 when I started this, but we're about to hit 50, so hey, who knows? Who knows? That's the craziest thing. Like, there's nothing even plugged into this. Like, look, it's a prop. But yeah, we're approaching episode number 50 real soon. I'm looking to do something really big, something special, and hopefully something crazy. And I will tell you this right now. I will be doing a couple episodes, maybe 2 episodes a week. So again, you heard it first. If not, I'll probably send another announcement through my reels. Again, there'll be a couple weeks where I do 2 episodes a week. It's more of like a grind thing because I know I have a lot of stuff. And some are with guests, some are by myself, and I don't want to hold these topics in my mind where I forget. I don't want that for myself. But yeah. But I will say this, for the 50th episode, I talked about in my recent post, if you checked it out, there was a big announcement. The announcement will be made. I will tell you specifically what I am teasing and what I want to share with you guys. I can't wait to share it. I'm proud of it. I hope you guys are ready. I really do. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoy everything that you have. Just enjoy life. Just be grateful for everything you have. It's really important. Just to have a good mental health. Good mentality always. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys next time.